Hey guys, welcome into today's video. So this is a video I have been wanting to do for a while now. I love USC baseball, but they have not given me a reason to be excited pretty much my entire life. I was born in 1998, which happened to be the last time USC won a national title. And as I'm sure many of you know, USC baseball is killing it right now. First year coach Andy Stankiewicz has turned this Trojan program around and has the team poised for a postseason run. So in this video, we're going to take a look at what this team does well, some big upcoming series, as well as discussing a few of the breakout players of the year so far. I would love to keep doing baseball videos, but that will be largely dependent on how this video does and the support it gets. So if you want more Trojan baseball content on the channel, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so I can really tell if you guys are enjoying the baseball stuff or not. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and let's get into it. Alright, so taking a look at where SC currently sits, USC is currently atop the Pac-12 with a 9-3 conference record and an overall record of 20-10-1. I mean, just that alone is a massive improvement from last year. SC finished the 22 season last in the Pac-12 with a horrible 8-22 conference record. Obviously a record that is not acceptable for a school of USC's history and pedigree with the sport of baseball. For those who aren't aware, USC is by far the most successful program in the history of the sport. With a ridiculous 12 national titles, the next closest team has 6. So what was happening under the previous staff was not at all to the level USC fans should expect. So USC made a change, and that change appears to be paying off in a major way. Last July, USC hired Grand Canyon University coach Andy Stankiewicz to be the new head man in the dugout. After turning GCU into a perennial top 25 program, it hasn't taken long for him to have USC trending in that same direction. Obviously, the expectations at USC should be much higher than just being a top 25 program, but the turnaround we have seen in just a year is quite remarkable. The first thing I noticed when Andy was hired was his love and admiration for the tradition of USC baseball. He brought back the Dado Shuffle, he made high socks mandatory, and he isn't afraid to acknowledge the history of the program. He respects those who came before him, and he wants the program to be one of the elite ones in the country, just like it used to be. I really believe he has the right attitude and mindset to really help make the changes. But of course, attitude and mindset are great and all, but we want to see results. And man, have we been seeing results. This team is scoring runs and winning games. 5 straight series wins, top of the Pac-12, and at this point, it's very likely USC will earn a spot in the playoffs. While Andy deserves a ton of credit for engineering this turnaround, some unlikely players have stepped up and really have become stars for this Trojan baseball team. So when talking about players, there is only one guy we can start this conversation with, and that player is freshman center fielder Austin Overn. Austin has been the most important player for SC this year, without a doubt. He has truly turned into that elite leadoff guy for SC. I mean, he's really doing a bit of everything for SC right now. He's got a great glove out in center field. He covers so much ground out there. He draws walks, he steals bases, he's just a very smart base runner in general. Right now he's hitting .346, which in modern baseball is phenomenal. He swiped 11 bags, 23 ribbies. He has an elite 600 slugging percentage. I mean, his OPS is over 1,000, so just ridiculous numbers there. And we can't talk about Overn without talking about the triples. 31 games in, he already has 10 triples. He has already tied the UFC record for triples in a season, and he could potentially set the all-time mark as well, which is 17 if you were wondering. Austin made an appearance on Trojans Live last night where he discussed how he has put all these triples together. Here's what he had to say.
Basically what I do is I hit the ball, I see it go in the gap, and I'm just thinking 3. I don't even look. I don't
the
look
mentality.
I don't even look
coaches,
at
coaches stopping you. There's none of this. No.
Yeah, if he's stopping me, I'm going. I'm not even looking at him. But yeah, it's like hit base with your right foot, kind of project yourself off of it, get some more speed, momentum, all that stuff. But yeah, triple, anytime I see it go in the gap or past the outfielder, I'm just putting my head down and running.
Have you been thrown out at third yet?
Not yet.
Oh,
no,
okay. So you're 11 for 11. So
10 for 10.
10 for
10 for 10, excuse me. 10 for 10. So,
hopefully 11 for
yes,
11. But
matter of time.
He has truly been one of the premier players in college baseball this season. His emergence has really been the driving force for USC's success. But another breakout player is senior outfielder Cole Gabrielson. This guy has been on an absolute tear. He's hitting .339 with 8 homers and 37 RBIs as well. He's been very reliable out there in right field. Tyler Stromsburg has been a force on the bump for SC. He recently threw a complete game shutout against Utah. Bryce Martin Grudzelanek is a transfer from UCLA who's been killing it at second base. He's just a redshirt freshman as well. I mean, I could go on and on about the players on this team. Runs are coming from all over the lineup, and the bullpen has really exceeded my expectations for them. Alright, so talking about some big upcoming series. So SC just completed a 3-game sweep of San Diego State, a series where they outscored the Aztecs 26-4, so the boys are playing some great baseball right now. We're starting to get to that real critical part of the season. There are some huge series on deck. SC has a game tonight against Fullerton. They're always talented, so that's a big one. Then SC heads up to Corvallis for a 3-game series against the Beavs. Again, this isn't the best Oregon State team you've ever seen, but again, they always have talent. The next series after that is a 3-game home series against UCLA. I don't need to explain to you why that's a big one. And the next real big series I've circled is home against Oregon the weekend of May 5th, who they themselves just had a crazy double-digit win streak. So the competition is definitely going to intensify here down the stretch. It'll be really interesting to see if this team can keep it up or if they will fade down the line. I personally don't think this team is going to fade, mainly because of their play style. They don't rely on insane home run numbers. Their type of play translates to any ballpark. The goal is to get base runners, steal bases, and bring guys home with bunts, sac flies, and all the small ball stuff. That's what I love about this coaching staff. They identified the strengths of this team and they really sculpted the play style around them. I'm not predicting a World Series run, but I will say this is not the type of team you want to see in Omaha. This team grinds and grinds, and they have multiple ways of manufacturing runs. So I really am so impressed with this team. A dream of mine since I was a kid is to make the trip out to Omaha to see USC play in a College World Series. I know many of you watching this video have seen that before and know firsthand how powerful a force we can be when the ball gets rolling. Let's hope this is just the beginning of a run that'll put our baseball program back on the map. Alright guys, I do need to hear from you on this one. Where are you with this team? And please let me know if you want me to continue the baseball coverage. I have so much love and passion for the sport and specifically this program. I would love to bring this to the channel, so please let me know if you're interested in this. Having said all of that, that will do it for me guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. You're all awesome, and as always, take care and fight on.